Coaches, today on Air Raid Nation, we're going to talk a little bit about third down offense. Stay tuned. Coaches, welcome back to Air Raid Nation. This is Coach Coltharp coming to you again with another Air Raid video. And today we're going to talk a little bit about third down offense. And, third down is such an important down in football. Obviously, being a defensive coordinator, sometimes, you talk to your team about getting off the field on third down. And then, if you look at all the stats, and there's a million of them out there these days, the teams with the highest third down conversion rates are the ones who usually are the most successful. So, what do you do when you face third down, and third and medium in particular? A lot of people kind of have their go-to concepts. And today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite concepts on third down. And if these are the kind of videos you want to see more of, man, I really appreciate it if you'd like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and share it to your friends, man. And hit me up on Twitter at Coach Coltharp if you have any other ideas, or if you'd like to come on the channel and do a video yourself, man. You want to get back to bringing some guests back on the channel. All right, coaches, here we are over in our Just Play software and just kind of looking at what I think is one of the best third down plays in the air raid. And that's right, if you haven't guessed it already, that's 95 or Y cross to us old school air raid guys. And there's a lot of different reasons why I chose 95 as my favorite third down call. First of all, it's one of my favorite play actions. So if you get in third and 4 or 5 and you want to run a play action, 95 is good for that. Also, because the back is really like the fifth option, you can use him to max protect too. So you can bring that sixth guy in to protect, which, obviously somebody's saying that's not max protection, coach. In the air raid, 6 guys pretty much is max protection. So you can get that sixth blocker in there to kind of pick up those blitzes and things like that if you're running 95 on third down versus, mesh or shallow, where the back is, going to be such an integral part of the initial progression. But for me, 95 just gives you, several different options. It gives you the over the middle ball, gives you that stationary curl on the backside, and it gives you so many different tags on the front side, whether you want to do slot fade with a fast screen, or if you just want to run a post or whatever it is. It just gives you such a variety of options. And you can just looking at my playbook software right here, you can see how many different ways I have 95 drawn up. And, there's plenty of videos I've done on the channel for 95. So you can go back and look at some of those just to kind of get an idea of what some of that stuff is. But if you look at it like this, and this is an old school diagram, because obviously for us, the curl is now, we've changed it. The curl is now number 3, or post curl is number 3 for us. In the way I run 95, and we kind of look at the H option or whatever you want to run right there as number 4, because we run a lot of shallow. I like to run a lot of shallow with my Y cross, but you can kind of see you get that high read here. Then you got the Y cross coming under Sam over Mike, and you can see that little sit down right in there, which is really, really important. And then this route right here is wide, and the Y cross is such a nasty third down route. It just gets open so much, because when that Y goes across the field, that safety to that side, he just jumps on it. And let's jump over here into some video, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is, let me get it bigger so you guys can see it. This is actually back when I was offensive coordinator at Lane. It's a good example of us running early 95, and then pay attention to the Y right here. He's going to come in here and sit down and get big, and that was really big for us. But you can kind of see it right there. He sits down and gets big. We're running the shallow underneath it. This is another little way we would do it, but you can see that shallow right there coming underneath the Y, holds that linebacker right enough to where he can sit in behind him and catch that ball right there. So, that's a big way to do that. And like I said, there's so many different ways that you can run that. This was one of the ways we did it. We ran, generally you could run an arrow with this guy. You could do all kind of different things, but we wanted to try to high load those linebackers. And you can see right here, bang, right there out of early. It's just a really good deal. And we had a little trail concept with the running back over there. So that was the first one, the first kind of way to do it. Then you can kind of see this is us at Hopton this year running 95. And Coach Salas and I actually had a conversation the other day. We don't run 95 nearly enough. And that's something we want to do a better job of. But you can see right here where the back is going to influence everything, because our back was such a good athlete. He ran for 1,700 yards, caught for 300 almost. He almost had 2,000 yards. He was like 26 or 36 yards short or something like that. But you can see right there when he flung out there at the number 5, what does this guy do? He's going to do what most people do when you got a dynamic running back. He's going to run out there and make sure that he's covered. But look what the cross does to the safety. The cross, he crosses the safety's face. Now look at Z. And Z is just going to sit right there in a window. And that's why it's such a great third down play, because then if you got an athlete out there, bang, he can jump right in there and make a play. So you can see right here, he just runs that post curl, sits down, boom. Probably would have rather he tight turned on that deal, but he does a really, really good job of making plays on that one. And then I got one more I'm going to show you just to kind of give you another idea. And this one is Coach Leach out of blue when he was at Washington State. For some of you two-back guys, you can kind of see right here, he's going to be in split back, and there it is again. The backs are going to take that flat guy, and he's going to give you the nice, easy ball down into the middle of the field. So, there's a reason why 95 to me is one of the better third down plays. And it's just the options are there for a lot of different reasons. And it's such a dangerous play. I mean, right there, you can tell that guy's going to be wide open right now. The linebacker is over here on this back. He's looking there on that back. And then, you're probably going to get the dig open on the backside as well. I mean, he throws his ball, but look at this ball right here. That ball right there is always open on 95. It's just a matter of if you can protect it long enough to get there. Hope today's video on 95 really helped you kind of get an idea of why I love to call it on third down. In the comments down below, tell me what your third down call is and why it's your favorite. I'd be interested to see what some of you guys say. Hey, on the 23rd of this month, we're doing a quick game clinic, man. If you want to look into that, go over to airraidnation.com/clinics. You can register. There's going to be limited availability, but if you attend, you'll get a live copy of the clinic for your records and collection over on CoachTube. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And as always, spin it to win.